I got something following mine. Look. Oh, yep, I'm on.
This is not easy.
We're just gonna send it. On. Yep. Muskie.
Not long ago, I decided to ditch the corporate grind to pursue my passions for traveling and the great outdoors. So I sold everything, moved into a trailer full time, and now I'm fishing my way across the entire country.
There we go. Fish on.
Look at that!
You're watching Field Trips with Robert Field.
That was insane!
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Field Trips. Jamie and I just got here to beautiful Elkins, West Virginia, which is kind of in the middle of nowhere, but we are at Pegasus Farm Campground. This place is absolutely gorgeous. It's way out here. We met the owners, Mark and Bonnie, just a few minutes ago. They're super nice. We got Chenoweth Creek, 20 feet behind the trailer, so if we get a chance, we may try to yank a fish out of there. Then we're gonna be meeting up with a buddy, Nate Rees, do a little muskie fishing, see if we can't nab a muskie or two. West Virginia is absolutely gorgeous. They call it the Mountain State. Now I understand why. It was all mountains the whole drive here, but we're excited. I got about an hour of daylight left, maybe less. I'm gonna throw some small lures and see if I can't catch a fish. He tells me there's smallmouth bass, there's trout, all kinds of stuff in this little creek. And if not, they also told me that there's a pond on their property, so I may go check that out as plan B. Go. Fish on. And there it is, first little fish out of this creek. Got in a little Bass Pro Shop speed shad. I love these things. And I mean, you can tell that's an aggressive little fish. I mean, look how big he is compared to the bait. Now they tell me there's a monster in this little pond. Nice. On the wacky Senko, never ever fails. But there, it's a little bit better largemouth out of the pond here at Pegasus Farm. Nice. That was the first cast of the Senko. I was literally grabbing my cell phone, saw my line moving, set the hook, and there he was. Too much fun. I'm joined today by my lovely co-star, Jamie Costa. My good buddy, Nate Rees. I've known this guy for a few years, haven't seen him in a while. But we're here in West Virginia, outside of Morgantown, and I knew that if I wanted a shot at catching a muskie, this was the guy to call. So we're here on Dunkard Creek, about to launch 2 kayaks and his paddleboard, and we're gonna be trying to catch muskie today. So we got some big swim baits. There's also bass in here, drum, walleye, carp, so those are gonna be kind of plan Bs, but I wanna get a muskie. I got my first one up in New York with Justin Hausner and Jamie. Just a little baby tiger muskie, but we're gonna try to upsize today for some big ones. So we got the kayaks here. They went and put one of the trucks at our takeout. So we're gonna do about a 3-mile float, get down there, and hopefully have a ton of muskie to show you guys before we get there. Or just one would be cool.
Yeah, one would be good. Let's take one.
He's like, a ton? Hold on.
We'll start with one.
No one said anything about a ton. So just throw these big swim baits, and I mean, am I working it pretty slow and steady, or should I be twitching it or anything?
Twitch, probably,
yeah?
especially with that lip. I feel like it's gonna dive a little deep.
Yeah.
So just twitching it. Figure 8, you run as wide as you can, and like I said, you got that leader, so try to keep 1.5 foot of line out. And yeah, it's definitely beneficial to stand up. Give you a lot better visual into the water.
And I don't have to worry about them seeing me and getting spooked?
Nope, they don't. They're the apex predator. They
don't care.
Nope, they could care less.
That's funny. I got something following mine. Look. Oh, yep, I'm on.
Right. Funny, he's like, I got something following.
Just casually. Yep. Stud smallmouth fishing here on Dunkard Creek. I literally watched him swipe at it 3 times. I kept hopping this little Ned rig that Nate gave me, and there he is. Pretty little guy. Fun fight on light tackle. See you, buddy. There he goes, right back in the current. All right, got the skunk off. First one is the hardest. Now we're on to something.
Okay, I'm a little nervous.
Oh, it's easy. It'll be good. Just remember, basically you'll get down there and you'll probably want to brace on your right to kind of turn right, make sure it doesn't throw you into those trees.
Right.
I really doubt there's a body under the tarp. If there was a body, you would smell it.
I don't know, it's been cold.
Shut up.
We're here at Rob's field trip.
Jamie has the catch of the day with this decomposing human.
About a 200 pounder. Probably would have been 240 live weight.
So the basic strategy, we're floating down this creek. A lot of it's super shallow, and that's where he's saying we can get smallmouth bass, drum, that sort of thing. And then the deeper sections is where these muskie are gonna kind of hole up, and they like to get in any kind of current break, Nate says, so behind boulders, up in logs, anything like that. And right now he's got me throwing this bull shad, big jointed swim bait, looks super realistic in the water. So we're just kind of working these sections, kind of working our way slow, and when we get to a really good stretch like this one, kind of getting out, waiting, walking around to be able to kind of more controlled, kind of pick it apart. Because as we're flying down in the kayak with the three of us in this narrow creek, it's getting a little chaotic. This is Jamie's first time in a fishing kayak in moving water with some, you know, small ripples, rapids, whatever, but he's figuring it out quick, and we're trying to get on some fish. Just kind of working our way down, trying different things, and probably pick up some smallmouth in the shallow sections, and then hopefully at least get a muskie to follow what they call rides of fish.
On. Yep. Muskie. It's not a giant, but it's a fish. Oh, yeah. I think I can get him in.
Yep, I got you.
Yep. Dude. No monster, but ooh, ooh.
Where's he at?
Right here. Got him. Nice, bro. Yeah, 10,000 casts. That only took about 3,000. Nah, he wasn't going anywhere.
No.
Yeah, I watched him. He wasn't following it. I watched him rush out and just hammered it from the side. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, dude, that was awesome. Got one. This would be my my first muskie. I got a tiger muskie, which that's a hybrid, right?
Yeah.
Northern
pike and a pure strain muskie.
Yeah, so my first muskie was a tiger muskie, which is half northern pike, half muskie. This is my first actual muskie, and he's not a big one, but I mean, I've fished for muskie twice now and got two, so
you're well above average.
yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about my ratio right now.
So now I get to catch one? Oh. Congrats, that's awesome.
I'm gonna swing your butt around like this. Yeah! Oh man, I was kind of thinking like, I don't know. So, yeah. So there is my first muskie. I got the tiger muskie before, but that's a hybrid. This is an actual muskie. Now, is it like spotted muskie, or is
That's they call the juvenile stage is called spotted.
Gotcha. So the juvenile stage, they call these spotted muskie. You can actually see those spots kind of along its belly. I think those kind of go away as they get older, right? It makes a lot of sense. He T-boned the bait, so just smashed it from the side, just like you think about like a car wreck. And I mean, that's what it felt like. I watched him shoot out from behind a log, annihilated that bull shad, and yeah, just ferocious fish. That was too much fun. They call these a fish at 10,000 casts. I have fished for them twice now, and both times I managed to stick one, so I'm gonna call it beginner's luck, but I will take it. Oh, that's incredible. Honestly, I was telling Nate, like, don't feel any pressure because, you know, the fish at 10,000 casts, he was saying he kind of hates trying to help people catch muskie because it's just so inconsistent, so unpredictable. I mean, for most people, Nate here is the man. He's always posting up pictures of giants, but yeah, a couple hours into this float, and there it is. Got the monkey off my back. Too much fun. That was awesome.
I'm talking like maybe 25, 30 inches.
Was he chasing it?
He came up and just missed it. Like I pulled it as he tried to swipe at it.
Ah.
I'm probably gonna go down it. Just hit that straight. Don't be afraid to paddle. We're just gonna send it. A little closer than I meant to cut that.
All right, well, we are out at daylight, but to come out here and do a little 3.5 hour float chasing muskie, the fish had 10,000 casts, and to get one, I mean, I'm just stoked. I mean, Nate had about 5 follows. I saw about 5 different fish and had that one just absolutely annihilate the bull shad. So what a blast. I mean, I feel like I always say I'm the king of beginner's luck, but it is now 2 times I've tried to catch muskie, and both times I got one. Now I still have yet to get a monster, but you will hear no complaints from me. That is a new species for me today. My first ever muskie. Just too much fun. Too much fun. Nate Rees, everyone told me he's the man, and muskie may be one of the hardest fish on the planet to guide for, and he's not a guide or anything, he's just a buddy, but he helped me get it done.
All right, so what Nate failed to tell us was that we had to rock climb out of the creek. So we're gonna use some straps, tie them to the kayaks, and kind of swing them out that way, theoretically. So he says.
There we go. That was awesome. You guys did good.
Yeah, I meant to start that.
I forgot to tell you guys,